what's up, Lipots? Welcome back to another part of Final Fantasy XVI. In the last part, we went around the hideaway and told everyone that Kupko is indeed dead and we can start to grow and heal. We also then took on our first S rank, I believe it was our first, right? Our first S rank mission. We did die the first time around, but I needed to be more prepared, obviously. I'm gonna swap the elixirs off because I didn't use them and I don't want to accidentally use them. Because knowing me, I will accidentally use them. Yeah, but second time round we did get it. You know, it was about, what, we were level 34, it was level 45? Something like that. So it was like 11 levels higher than us. But we mastered it, we conquered it. We didn't get any good dodges the first time around. Obviously, with not playing the game for a week and a half, I was a bit rusty, so probably shouldn't have been diving right into the deep end. Oh wow. I was sitting there thinking we were close to something, we're not. We still need 60 more for meteorite.
All done?
Yeah, apparently so.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something? Just spreading the word. So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news. Ah, but
Why can we just hear the buggle from here?
I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him. You're right. I should. And I will. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave. Very well. I'll suggest it.
It's a lot for some people, right? Like, I personally haven't had any close deaths at the prime age of 23, guys. No close deaths. But I know people find it quite hard to go to graves, right?
Here you go.
For great justice. Is that the only one available? Oh no, there's two. Guys, there's quests. Guys.
Seen enough?
Guys, there's quests. I have to go do the quests first. It's the law. It's the law that we do quests first, guys. Don't you know that? I thought we were going to do story. We're not doing story. We'll do story after the quests. Right, where are we going?
Good day to you.
See what the quests are. We need the renown, guys.
The crystals.
Is there even a trophy for doing all the side quests? There probably isn't even a trophy for doing all the side quests now that I think about it. Oh well. Right, Quinten, it's always you, isn't it?
Clive, your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
Okay, so just gonna go talk about and see what the trouble brewing is.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I'll go talk to that one, left one. We'll just go work around right to left. I always get confused when the markers are above me.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quinten tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Okay. So it's pretty much just going around from word of mouth. It's not like the whole village has seen it.
The crystals we get from the tailor all but work.
People just still raging about the crystals. Hello, person over here. Have you seen shadowy figures?
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems
Oh, is
Lorbert's
that it?
Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
I'm sad the game name gave me a bark. I wanted a bark. I haven't heard Torgal in a while. I thought I might still get to go talk to the other person. I didn't think it would automatically be like, yeah, no, you've gathered enough information. Be on your way. Out of the town. Just up ahead, I guess. Get the Phoenix on. Yep. Phoenix is always the most useful to start with, so we can Phoenix shift towards them. Torgal angry.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us.
Huh?
Get them before they escape.
Oh,
Black shields. Here.
you're all gonna get Phoenix shifted.
What the hell are you doing here?
Just burn. I like that guy in the air behind me.
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. What matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
That's a shame that that's what matters to you. Oh, new enemies? There's more of you. Oh, wrong button. This one. Oh, this one. Come on. Someone casting magic? Or is that Torgal? I like that we're just kind of gradually killing them all off. Bit by bit, guys, bit by bit. You the last one? There you go. That was not much, guys. After what I just fought, you thought that was a challenge? Ah ha ha. 28, that's such a specific number.
Why were
Sir?
they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing?
Report
I
back
need to
to
warn Quinten.
Alright, well. Back we go. Just a short wee fight. I think that'll be this done the quest once we report back to Quinten. Then we'll go jump over and see what the other quest is in the other area. It's nice to do the quests. I know a lot of people don't do them. I think it's nice to build around the story. And it's always good for extra levels. I mean, imagine if I hadn't been doing the quest and I tried to do that S rank, I'd be so much a lower level. Like, yeah, again, not that it matters too much level, as... I mean, what does level really increase? What do your stats? Is that it? Like, my attack, defense, stagger, is that all it increases? Surely that doesn't matter too much. Or even my strength or vitality and stuff maybe instead of that. Like I said, as long as you're good at dodging, you're good for any fight if you can dodge correctly.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need
Yeah,
to
I was
explain.
gonna say, do we know who the
Who did
current
the Black
master?
Shield serve now?
Thank you.
And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Out with it, come
I
on.
was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport.
Oh, lovely.
I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather
Oh my
more
God.
visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts.
Well, yep. Take
So I
justice
set about
into your own
enacting my
hands.
own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quinten.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Imagine not doing the side quest and not saying something so crucial. Like, that's a massive part of a story there. And you could just not do it because you're like, oh, I don't want to do side quests, I just want to complete the story, right?
I'm not going to change his mind.
That's massive! Right, where else do we need to go for this side quest? There was another one somewhere. There, I see it. The Delamillion. Back to the Delamillion, guys. We have not escaped this area yet. Right, where are we going? Oh, it's right in front of me. I opened up the map and then I was like, wait, I just saw it. I don't even need to open up the map.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Why not? Oh, he's giving
I'll
me
see what
money
I
as
can
well. How
do.
nice.
Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
What, Drake's Fang? Where are we going? Down here? Just gonna whoop. Just gonna whoop over here then if that's where I'm going. Save myself the run.
Come on.
I still think my least favourite hunt was probably... I don't know. Maybe the one against the person that was like here-ish. Not because it was like a bad fight, but because I don't know, I like fighting the monsters more than I like fighting people. More interesting fight to me. Right. Around here? There it is. Can I talk to you on my chocobo? Boo! Why not?
Thanks, girl. Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years,
Oh.
and when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself, remember the good times, focus on your work. I don't really like remember the good times. I think looking forward is a very important thing. Like, yes, do remember the good times, but if you dwell on the good times, it's hard to move forward. Express yourself is fine, and focus on your work. Sometimes you do need to, like, take away something, and then if something's taken away from you, you need to focus hard on something else to get you through. But as a whole, for your life, I wouldn't say focus on your work. I would say express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it
Yeah,
somehow.
that's a fantastic idea.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You have opened my eyes.
Would I have got the same dialogue? Would I have
Wait.
said the same thing regardless of what I said?
Suppose you were needing an escort then.
Like, what? That response seemed like it kind of could have worked for any of the things I said there. So I'm curious if I responded with, look back in the happy times of the past, but I've still went, oh yeah, the happy times in the past. Put the past experience into your work now, something like that. I feel like no matter what I said was going to give that answer.
Fragrant herbs and spice.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Salty bread?
Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
At least he's positive about it.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Quest complete. Both pretty short quests. But it kind of shows you how we've affected the lives of people who didn't necessarily love the crystal, but worked with it. And they're feeling a bit lost now that their seemingly purpose in life is gone, even though they weren't bears, they were kind of enslaved to the crystal regardless. But for those of you watching on YouTube, we are going to end off there. In the next part, we'll go back over to the story and see if we'll continue with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to poke that like button, subscribe, and comment your comments, because they are comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!